Good morning, Ruth Green Hornets. It's Mrs. Ambrose, and today is Friday, February 2nd. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led in a separate video. Now it's time for Black History Month historical figure of the day. Aretha Franklin was born on March 25th in 1942 and is an American singer-songwriter, actress, pianist, and civil rights activist. Franklin began her career as a child singing gospel at the New Bethel Baptist Church in Detroit, Michigan, where her father was a minister. At the age of 18, she began her music career as a recording artist for Columbia Records. While Franklin's career did not immediately flourish, she found acclaim or fame and commercial success after singing with Atlantic Records in 1966. She had multiple hit songs, including Respect, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, Chain of Fools, Think, and I Say a Little Prayer, which propelled her to be past her musical peers. And by the end of the 1960s, Aretha Franklin had come to be known as the Queen of Soul. Franklin recorded 112 charted singles on the Billboard, including 77 Hot 100 entries. Franklin received numerous honors throughout her career. She was awarded the National Medal of Arts and the Presidential Medal of Freedom. In 1987, she became the first female performer to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She also was inducted into the United Kingdom Music Hall of Fame in 2005 and into the Gospel Music Hall of Fame in 2012. In 2010, Rolling Stone magazine ranked her number one on its list of 100 greatest singers of all time and number 9 on its list of 100 greatest artists of all time. The Pulitzer Prize during 2019 awarded Franklin a posthumous special citation for her contribution to American music and culture for more than 5 decades. In 2020, she was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame. What I like most about Aretha Franklin is she was from Detroit, and she often gave to charities around Detroit and was a big civil rights activist for Black Americans. Do you like to sing? Do you like to write music? Maybe you want to become a singer when you grow up. You could be just like Aretha Franklin. I also want to give a big shout out to 5th grade. They are having their spelling bee this morning. Good luck with all those words. I hope you studied, and I'm very excited for this spelling bee today. I'm going to be doing shout outs in a minute, but Mrs. Ambrose wants to give a big shout out to King Redeemer, who took the time to make a mini book about being kind to others. I probably will have King sometime come and help me with announcements and maybe read his mini book. Way to go, King. Now it's time for shout outs. Have you been doing the right thing? Have you been working hard in class? Well, listen up, because you might hear your name. From Mrs. Leslie, to my whole class for trying their best on their iReady reading test. From Mr. Quickie, I would like to shout out Landon Lee, Andrew Walker, Demiria Wilson, Brooklyn Lewis, Emma Menino, and Martez Vincent for having a fantastic week of behavior. You are setting the example for others to follow. Great job. From Mrs. DW, please shout out Jay Sean Irby and Austin Shaw for having a couple of productive days of getting their math completed. JJ Plummer, Elijah Williams, and Kimberly Pasco for tidying up our room at the end of the day. And lastly, Elijah Williams and Connor Bauman for January's Pizza with the Principal. Way to go, room 213. From Miss Smith, I want to wish the 5th graders good luck today during the spelling bee. Do your best, you've got this. From Mrs. Mickens, shout out to Mario for picking up in the coat area, Reginald for tying someone's shoe, Kari for zipping up a friend's coat, Ariana, Quantez, and Adele for following directions in their reading group. From Miss Gamerick, Harper Merriweather for sharing with a friend, Casey Carroll for working hard on assignments, Derek Duncan, I'm proud of you for being brave and trying to answer a hard question in math. From Miss Sharp, I would like to give a shout out to Maya Rhodes. Thank you for always being such a positive role model to others in the class. Brooklyn Foster, great job using and applying the different math strategies we have learned this week. Simone Lucas, thank you so much for being such a great helper to a friend. It was great seeing you reaching over to help while I was teaching at the front. From Mr. Kosha, for Cadence, Tamaya, Chastity, and Gracie for taking the extra time to make our classroom beautiful. You are appreciated. From Miss Castiglione, Delmon Whitson for always being kind and respectful to adults and peers in the classroom. Faith Fisher for always being excited to come to school and always having a smile on her face. Melise and Naomi Thomas for always being responsible and always doing their best. From Mrs. Vihar and Mrs. Miglio, Noah Hussey for being a great classmate, Kendall Shaw, Cassidy Shaw, Journey Williams for great growth on their iReady reading. From Mrs. Taylor, I would like to give a shout out to Justin Billingsley for being a kind friend to Messiah and sharing his iReady candy with him. This shows great character in you, Justin. Carter Chase for his love and eagerness to learn all there is to learn with reading and now writing. He is also an amazing artist. I'm so happy that you've discovered self-confidence in those areas. Heavenly, who can pick out every single spelling word in any type of reading or writing material and making those connections to words we have studied. Sienna Harding and Jocelyn McLaughlin, Avery Wilder for being my writing superstars. They are always using their spelling notebooks to help them become better writers and spellers. They also make it known when they use all of our resources posted around the room. To the entire class, I cannot believe how well you took your time and showed strong efforts with your iReady reading test. The progress made is something you all should be very proud of. Wow, that's a lot of shout outs. You guys have been working hard. If you didn't hear your name today, keep doing your best and working hard in class and following the expectations around the school, and maybe you'll hear your name next week. We are still having chip sales through Monday. Monday's the last day for you to buy chips, and they will be delivered on Tuesday. Do you still have your VIP card from the first quarter? If you kept it second quarter, we will be having a special treat. I wonder when that will be. And I remind you of the golden rule. We treat others the way we want to be treated. That means with kind words and deeds, talking respectfully to one another, not making fun of one another, and keeping our hands and our bodies to ourselves. I hope you have a wonderful Friday and a great weekend. And repeat after me. Ruth Green Hornets are respectful, responsible, and ready. I fly right with Hero. Have a great Friday. Bye.